It's your boy J Just, and welcome back to my reaction channel. I do have my sneaker channel, that I focus on more on, but I want to focus more on my reaction channel. Get some videos out there to you guys. That you know, and just talk about a lot of ideas, a lot of spontaneous things besides shoes, that are going on in the world. But you know, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. But, don't mind, the sneakers here. I have them on, display. I have them for like a display or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just for like the video or whatever. But, we're going to get into a little bit of, we're going to talk today, this is an open discussion. And this is mainly just, about, like sneaker resellers, you know what I'm saying? Like things, that go on within the sneaker community. I'm gonna try to break this down into like, at least I'm gonna try to break it down into this whole video, you know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, guys, make sure to go check out my other channel. I will put that down in the description below. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, because I make videos on my other channel, as I mentioned, like back to back. So, make sure, to go check me out on that. But guys, into this sneaker, shout out to the sneaker culture. My hashtag is always sneaker culture NYC. You know what I'm saying? Just sneaker life, period. I basically wanted to make this video because, there's a lot that goes on within the sneaker community nowadays. And it's just like, the sneaker community has changed a lot, you know what I'm saying? And, we could kind of like compare the sneaker community to the rap game, you know what I'm saying? Because the rap community has switched up on different levels. It was at one point, for instance, the rap game, people had to like grind to where they wanted to get, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just like, the rap game now, you have some artists who still grind, but then you have some artists who, just get things handed to them, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna save that topic for a whole nother pod. I'm gonna just say that topic for a whole nother video, you know what I'm saying? But the sneaker game is very much like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember, back then when, and I've mentioned this, in my videos on my sneaker channel, that back then we've had, times where we were able to, go out and grab sneakers. I want to say that was like, what, 2012, 2013 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much I still see from time to time that it does happen, but it doesn't happen as much, you know what I'm saying? Because nowadays it's like, you have to like, be get put in a raffle, you know what I'm saying? Or, get some kind of exclusive access on a, an app or so. And, it's not to say, that that's not, a good thing, as far as like, wanting to get a release that you've been longing for. But I just feel that, you know what I'm saying? I feel in pretty much terms that it's a little better because, you had times where people were camping out for a shoe, and it was to a point where, it'll be times like this, around the holidays where people will be camping out for a shoe, people outside 4 or 5 in the morning, and it's freezing cold, so I feel like, that's one major change, that I kind of did like that they did for, like the sneaker culture. But then again, you know what I'm saying? We do have a lot of limited releases, that come out, that people aren't able to grab, we have a lot of general releases that people are able to grab, which, are multiple pairs of. But I just feel that, that for the most part has changed up. I'm not mad about it, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it still goes on nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, with a lot, you may see it sometimes, in the state you live in and other states, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm kind of glad they did that. Next, and this is a topic that I want to talk about a lot that, kind of like just spooks my mind. Not necessarily spook my mind, but, is resellers, you know what I'm saying? Now, disclaimer, I am not here to judge any reseller because if you guys watch my other channel, I was once a reseller back then. I used to resell shoes or whatever. But you know, one thing about reselling is, if you're going to be a reseller, you know what I'm saying, you have to know your business. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, oh, I'm a businessman. You have to know your line of business. So you can't just say I'm a businessman and then, 1 minute your business, you taking care of business, then the next minute your business just falls apart. You know what I'm saying? So with reselling, I want to say it's kind of like, one thing I hate, and I hate to use that word hate, but is the fact that resellers like to, basically resellers like to use StockX prices, you know what I'm saying? And what I very much mean by that is, you can have a shoe on StockX, you know what I'm saying, which is going for maybe around like that $300 range, you know what I'm saying? And I've spoke about this in multiple videos. Now, since that shoe is going for that $300 range, you will have resellers who will go on StockX and they will look at that price and see, oh, okay, this is going for 300 or this is going for 330. So now resellers in their mind, they're gonna want to, okay, so since it's going for 300, 330, now let me go ahead and sell this shoe for 400, 425, 415 maybe, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it kind of draws the line, because like I said, I was a reseller once, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about me is when I used to resell, like I never was that kind of reseller who would try to get over on people, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people to do, I want people to, receive good business from me, you know what I'm saying? I want people to actually, look like, okay, yeah, he does good business, you know what I'm saying? Like I can be able to, talk with him. I can be able to, come to an agreement with him because he does good business. Like hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give a person a deal, you know what I'm saying? That's like buy one, get one free, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, like the deal I like to do, you know what I'm saying? Like not buy one, get one free, but it's to the point where, like, boom, a shoe could be going for a certain price, but I won't charge you, the resale price. I would charge you maybe a little bit less than resale price, you know what I'm saying? Now, depending on, and this is why I said not to knock resellers. If you are one of them resellers, and I was one of them resellers where if it's a shoe that I'm going out to get, 90% of all my shoes I went out and grabbed, But, if you are one of them resellers who are going out and grabbing your shoe and you are actually spending money out your pocket, like me, I was actually spending money out my pocket. So to the fact that you are spending money out your pocket, I will say that, if you are charging a certain amount for a shoe, you know what I'm saying, because you paid over retail for that shoe, then, I can actually see, where you're coming from, because at the end of the day, all you're doing is trying to make your money back, you know what I'm saying? But you do have those who would beat a person over the head with a stick or something, to get, that extra $40 or $50. And one thing, and this comes around a lot in the resale game, is fakes, you know what I'm saying? Now, the thing with fakes is, and I've mentioned this in my video and I've talked about this, with fakes, a lot of fakes are being produced, materials are, for the sneaker are being produced in the same factory, you know what I'm saying? This shoe right here, this is a reverse flu game, you know what I'm saying? Now, a fake reverse flu game is going to have the same material, you know what I'm saying? It's going to have the same suede, it's going to have the same snake skin on the side, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the materials they are using come from the same factory. You have to understand that, even though it's a, this is a shoe game or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People trying to get their money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can't play with someone's money like that, you know what I'm saying? Personally, that's just the way I see it, you know what I'm saying? Because you have, you have a person you're dealing with, who you're doing business with, and you want to show that person gratitude. You want to, like I said, you want to show that person that they could be able to do business with you, you know what I'm saying? But it comes to a time and a point where, you're selling a fake shoe, that person's gonna look at you like, you know what I'm saying? And you might have that person who, is a sneakerhead, you know what I'm saying? You have some people who aren't sneakerheads, but some people can tell the difference from a real and fake, you know what I'm saying? It's not really hard to tell. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, in the middle, because as I mentioned, they do these replicas that they come out with do have the same material as the actual shoe. So it can be kind of hard to tell, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, these factories, like I mentioned, they produce the same material with, you know, on the same shoe or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, with resellers, you know what I'm saying, that's one thing that kind of, you know, when I mentioned that, you know, you want to protect your business, you know what I'm saying? This is where it comes in, because if you're selling a fake shoe, right? And someone obviously, you know, like I said, I've seen it for myself. People that aren't sneakerheads, you know what I'm saying? People that are sneakerheads, you know, they've been able to tell a difference from a fake and a real off the rip, you know what I'm saying? Even before taking the shoe home, like, oh no, that's fake. I want my money back, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes they wouldn't even, I know people that wouldn't even give the money off. If I'm doing business with you, I would want you to keep coming back to me, you know what I'm saying? If you know, I would want you to keep coming back to me, you know what I'm saying? Because boom, okay, I have a business, I'm promoting my business, you know what I'm saying? I'm a reseller, boom, okay. I sell shoes, whatever, feel me? Boom, okay. So I would want you to keep on, you know, keep that trust with me that you first had when you first started, you know, like you know, when you first started doing business with me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can't change up, you know, one minute like, oh, okay, I've had a loyal customer that I've had for, you know, maybe 2 to 3 years or so. So now let me try to sell him a fake and see if he'll get over on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that, you know, you can't do. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a reseller, somebody that's been buying off you 2 to 3 years, obviously, you know, you won't do that to them. With these prices, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just base your own price off of, you know, just going, you know, off of, you know, you can't base your price off of a sneaker site, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say, oh, you know, that's not to say, oh, you know, you can. And my boy actually just sent me a post, and that's crazy. Not even a post. My boy actually just sent me something on Instagram about reselleology, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because we talk about this all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, resellers, you know what I'm saying? One thing I do grant about resellers is that, you know, resellers, the amount of shoes that they sell, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, okay, so I'm gonna put it in this way. A lot of people want that shoe, right? It's a shoe that could come out, right? For instance, the Cool Grey 11s, right? A reseller has the Cool Grey 11 size. Let's say he has every size, you know what I'm saying? Now, since people feel, you have some people who may, you know, take L's on sneakers apps. Some people may take L's on, you know, these retail apps, Champs Foot Locker, Foot Action, you know, Kids Foot Locker, whatever. So, Jimmy Jazz, whatever. So, since a lot of people are taking L's on these retail apps, Nike, sneakers app or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People are going to look to resellers because they're going to want to pay that resale price, because a lot of people are going to want that shoe. A lot of people are going to look at it like, oh, okay, since I can't get this sneaker off, you know, like a retail app or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I might as well just pay that resale price, you know what I'm saying? But then again, there is a con to that, you know what I'm saying? Because the con to that is, you know, a lot of, and if you guys haven't, make sure to go tune into, you know, my video on my other channel that I did, where I actually broke down a couple of shoes that I feel that you guys should not pay resale for. Because, and the reason I say that is because 9 times out of 10, all right, take an Air Jordan Pollen, right? That's one of the sneakers I actually did in my video. Take an Air Jordan Pollen for one, or a Lightning 4. Those shoes are sitting right now, you know what I'm saying? Air Jordan, the Air Jordan 4 Lightnings, those are restocking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go in a mall, cop every pair, you know what I'm saying, of Lightning 4s you see, but you could come back tomorrow and those Lightning 4s are going to still be sitting on the shelves. So I was saying that that's a good investment to make, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these shoes are good investments because, you know, Lightning 4s are selling, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are still looking to get pairs of Lightning 4s. Retail malls, you know what I'm saying, like in retail stores. So they're going to look, you know, to resellers for, okay, boom, you know, you have the Lightning 4s, you know what I'm saying? You know, which I mentioned is a good investment, you know what I'm saying? You got the Pollen ones, which is, you know, and these shoes are a good investment I've mentioned because I could definitely see these shoes going up in price. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I have right here in this box, I have a pair of Air Jordan 13 Obsidians. Make sure to go check out my video on my other channel that I did on these. Now, for instance, I mentioned that these, they might be at the price that they're at now, you know what I'm saying? But I mentioned that around, we could see these go up around next summer, you know? I could definitely see this shoe going up in price, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I mentioned that we have a lot of 13s, you know, that have sat on shelves, you know what I'm saying? The He Got games, the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, those are doing numbers, you know what I'm saying? What I think the playoffs is what, at like $400-500 right now. It'll all add up, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much, you know, what I think about, you know, reselling. As far as like, you know, resellers reselling shoes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure, you know, if you are reselling, make sure, you know, your business matches, you know, your agenda, because you don't want to just be out here selling shoes, you know what I'm saying, to people, and then, you know, have people come back, oh, you know, you sold me a fake or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen it face to face. I've seen it happen. We have hype shoes that go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for instance, take a Lightning 4 right now, you know what I'm saying? A Lightning 4, that shoe, when it first came out, that shoe was going for 400, around that 425, 450 range, you know what I'm saying? 500 the most. No, 600 the most. Now that shoe has guaranteedly went down to like that $230 range. Now, I did say this shoe can go back up, you know what I'm saying? I could definitely see this shoe probably going back up by, you know, Christmas time, or, you know, around next year. But, you know, I said this is a shoe that you don't want to sleep on because this is a good investment. Now, take that shoe for instance, you know what I'm saying? You selling that shoe is going for what? That shoe resale for what, $220? So it's only going for $10 over on resale. I mean, it was going for over what, $200 over on resale before when it first dropped. But, you know, I mentioned this too, you know, even with the Cool Gray 11s, even with the patent leather breads, prices are going to fluctuate, you know what I'm saying? Because when the Cool Gray 11s, when the shock drop happened, the Cool Gray 11s were around at that $500 to $400 range. Then, you know, they wound up going down to like that $385, $350 range, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I want to say, you know, maybe like a week after the shock drop happened, those wound up going back up to like that $400 to $415 range. So I've mentioned that prices can fluctuate, you know what I'm saying? So prices are going to go up, prices are going to go down. So if you see, you know, a price on, you know, the patent leathers being at $400 one day, then you see, you know, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks after, the price on the patent leather breads is like what, $350 or $300. Don't be alarmed, because as I mentioned, prices are going to fluctuate. That's just the way the market runs. And, you know, this goes all back to reselling, you know what I'm saying? With resellers, you know what I'm saying? Resellers are one of, you know, resellers are the ones who make the you know, they make the prices go up. You know, for instance, we have prices on, you know, going up next year. Retros are increasing. An extra, what, $10, you know what I'm saying? Retros are increasing from what, $190 to $200. And I did mention that is going to happen with grade school, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think grade school is actually going to hit that $200 mark, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, I'm grade school, you know what I'm saying? For my shoes, okay, as I mentioned, I have a pair of Obsidian 13s, right? Retail price on these, right, was $140. Plus tax was $152.48. So my full total tax is $12.48. You know what I'm saying? So meaning that I only paid $12 over, you know, plus tax. So if these do go up in resale, you know what I'm saying? Like, not resale, you know, but if these was to, you know, go up next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they got, you know, we got 13s, you know, coming out. You know, we got a bunch of releasing around summertime. So if any of these releases was to go up, you know what I'm saying, for grade school, I could definitely pretty much see, you know, these shoes maybe going up like, you know, an extra $20 or an extra $30. I do not see none of these shoes reaching that $200 range. Now, for the Cool Gray 11s, and I've mentioned this, the Cool Gray 11s for a grade school size right now, grade school size is going for $185. Grade school size is going for 185. I don't know why I look a little dark in here, you know what I'm saying? Let me see with my light on. Okay, it look a little brighter now. Woo! That light is bright. I gotta hurry up and end this video too because my phone is about to die. But I just want to get this last part out, guys. So, as I was saying, retail, retail price, you know what I'm saying, is different on some grade school shoes because for the Air Jordan 1 Polens, the resale price for me was $130. I wound up paying $141.12, I think. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on, like, you know, what kind of shoe it is, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times for most of my shoes, I've paid $140, you know, retail price, and then my tax wound up being $12.48, you know, $152.48. So it's like, you know, like a $12 difference over. But you know what I'm saying, I cannot see grade school prices going up to that $200 range. Now, what I was saying about the cool grades is cool grades was going for $185 right now. Men's size is going for $225. Grade school $185. Now, when the men's Concords first came out, those were going around that $180 to $185 range. Grade school cool grades are going for the men's size Concords. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's weird to me, but you know, I mean, it's a you know, it's a cool grade, you know what I'm saying? We haven't seen this shoe in, you know, 11 years, so, you know, I pretty much expect prices to go up, you know what I'm saying? And including that this is a massive general release. This is a shoe of the year, you know what I'm saying? Besides the patent leather breads that are coming out, this is a shoe of the year that a lot of people are going to want, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, prices are going to vary. But, you know, I do see prices going down come release day. So, you know, that's just something that we'll just have to, you know, see in the upcoming, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, continuation on this video will, you know, I will, you know, continue on this video. I think I'm gonna make a part 2 maybe today or tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, because I have to charge my phone. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, you know what I'm saying, make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment down below, let me know your comments, you know what I'm saying, because you know, just wanted to give y'all a little, you know, good pep sneaker talk, you know what I'm saying? But make sure to go to subscribe to that channel, guys. Make sure to subscribe to this channel as well. I will be sure to leave a comment next to your name after you've let me know you subscribe. But guys, you know, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Humble is the vibe. Stay blessed, and we out.